G'day, it's your boy Danny D, aka Alaktrician Man, back for another Alak-Azul Show, joined by some amazing people right here, right now. We got Drip Millions in the house, Driptoken in the house, BIGWIG who's dropped himself for the first time ever.
Enjoy yourself, ladies. Enjoy yourselves.
What's going on? I got something else happening in the background here. Where is it? Is that someone else on there? Someone's got something else playing in the background. Oh, no, it's not. It's my freaking tablet.
Blame it out. It's still your fault.
What the hell? I'm thinking, what happened there? Must have been
that screen where it says technical difficulties. We'll be back to you within a moment.
There you go. Saying sound is static. Are you all getting it? I'm not getting it.
I don't hear it.
You don't hear it on yours? Okay.
Good.
Man, we've got so many. Let's just pop up some of these things. Dripping Farms. Yo, brother.
Dripping Farms. Detroit.
I've got the link. Oh,
going to get you on the show one of these days. I think next week, ladies'
Big
night.
Beauty.
Yeah. Fiat Hater, welcome again, brother. Good to see you.
I love that name, by the way. I love that name.
Yeah, man. So do I. Gaz, as always.
Gaza.
Gary as well.
Another Gaza.
Yeah.
The killer or not. Hey, Zack, message me if you want to jump on, brother. If you want to jump on, message me and I'll send you a link. Travis. Always here as well. Always here. The guys here. Let's on school holidays. Yeah, man. You're hearing static, a bit of white noise. I'm not getting
that's what I've been hearing since I came back from my coffee.
That's weird.
A little bit. No.
Okay. I'm not hearing anything. Maybe you guys have to turn down your volume out there in the space.
Gotta blame the white guys. Okay.
Panadol Drip Family salute. Woohoo! Absolutely. And Tommy, BIGWIG's exactly what I thought he would look like.
Yeah, there's probably like 50 people gonna watch this and go, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
So finally put the face to the voice. I mean, this guy's made for radio, man. Seriously, freaking awesome.
I hope my face isn't for radio. You know,
Zander based.
Awesome.
The jumper. Going on vacation for the third time this month. So congratulations.
Awesome, man. We got like 20 viewers on here right now, which is absolutely awesome. I was bouncing around on a couple of live streams earlier, and we're getting more viewers on here.
Probably because of the beard over there. He's a popular guy.
Oh man,
millions.
Yeah, Drip Millions, bro. Hey, ain't because of me. I'll tell you that.
How's your audio now, brother? Is it better?
I can hear everything at the moment, bro. Yeah, I can hear everything at the moment. So I've got a bit of lag on the visuals, but I can work with that.
Oh, I was gonna say it must be a lag for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this Mexican internet, bro. It's just what it is. I'm
Oh,
there.
I just had a racist joke pop in my head. I will leave it alone. I don't want any hate mail. Never mind. Let's move on.
Crypto Lucky will join us later on. He's running a little bit behind time. Hey guys, I know, and again, absolutely awesome, and I'm honored to have you boys on here. You know, we normally do like a 2-hour stream, but this is a heads up for everybody, and this is not taking away from my awesome guests here. And if we go any further than this, that's beautiful. But the boys on here also know that today is a major freaking amazing day for UFC, right? Okay.
I can't imagine why.
Which is already running, but the thing is, we're gonna do this show for a good hour and a bit, and then we're gonna do our Zoom thing and watch some UFC. Hopefully, get the last 3 fights. But
Oh, nice.
wherever we go,
I'm not going to bed tonight anyway, so I'm good. I'm good.
That's all I care about, the last 3 fights.
yeah, man, it'll be good. It'll be all good. I renewed my Fight Pass subscription as well, so that's freaking awesome. We got that happening, and yeah. So again, right, I'm an Aussie, as you know. I'm over here in the Philippines. The Prodigy Aussie in Australia. Bigwig. I don't know. You guys want to be called Americans?
That's fine.
Right? Is that it? Americans. American in America.
Or asshole, whatever works for you.
Brit millions. A Brit. Yeah. A Brit. No.
A Brit, 100%.
A Brit.
Brother.
Absolutely
Yeah,
a
London,
Brit.
London boy.
Yeah. London boy over in Mexico. This is just amazing, right? It's freaking beautiful how we've all come from different parts of the world, and here we are, a huge synergy of amazingly good-looking people, right?
Oh, I know.
Blushing, bro. You're making me blush, man.
I actually haven't asked you, Millions, been from London. Who do you support, man?
Oh, bro. Do you know what? I'm actually a lifelong Liverpool fan.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, seriously.
That's too
bro.
bad.
But what? Yeah, I know.
We've lost. I think we've lost Millions again.
Wiggins docs.
Be there.
Drip million.
Dripping Farms, I'm going to send you a link as well, brother. Just in case you want to jump on, or if you can jump on, I'll send you a link.
Can't hear Millions. He's still going.
Oh, man. Dripping Farms, where are you here? So, guys, who wants to go first? Tell me your story.
Well, I want to bring up. I want to say one thing before we get started. How come Australians and Brits can say "cunt" with foolishness and not get in trouble, where we're Americans when we say the word, it's like, "Holy shit, he just killed someone." You say like "cunt" is like saying "the" over there. It's like,
wow, yeah, it's
he doesn't know what to say.
It's like
Man,
over here. They have the most common like curse, but it's not even a curse or a cuss. It's because everyone uses it. Over here, they say
"Putang ina mo."
Putang ina mo, right?
What does that mean?
Now, over here, it's just so common, and it basically means your mother's a whore, right? Look,
Well, that's here too.
call my mother a whore. I tell you what, I'm going to knock you out.
That's here too. But I'm saying, like American women, that's like the worst thing you can call a woman here is a cunt. But you guys say over there like it's like a thing like that. Stop being a cunt. You know, it's like not a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't say that to women.
Oh, well, okay. Well, you say it all the time. You can say it to your women as well.
And we start from convicts, so we're excused.
Yeah, you guys get pissed.
Yeah, man.
That's why they throw all the poisonous snakes in your country.
So there you go. Like, okay, let's start. Wigs, man, how did you get into it? Like,
into crypto or into drip?
Oh, both. Give us your story, man. Let us know.
Okay, it's kind of a funny story. It may be funny to me, man, to you guys, but I'd say back in late 2019, right before the pandemic happened, I was talking on some. I'm still like financial chats, not crypto. It was just financial real estate chats and things like that. And people were talking about, certain MasterCard is taking cryptocurrency. I'm like, what the hell is cryptocurrency? So someone had to explain to me what it was, and I was just like, that's interesting. So, like I always do, once I find something interesting, I dig into it and I find out what it was. And once I found out I can make money from it, I'm like, now I'm even more interested.
Yeah.
So my first purchase was like 0.0001 Bitcoin or something like that. And then I found XRP and XLM, and I invested heavily in those. And then as time went on, the pandemic hit. Nobody else was doing anything. I kind of someone told me, hey, if you want to make some compound interest, get into DeFi. You can stake your money without even have to wait for the coin to moon.
Yeah.
Well, I found this this DeFi project called FastBNB, and it wound up being a rug pull. And that was my first, pop my cherry for my first rug. So, and once you get on YouTube and you watch a bunch of videos, now you know how YouTube recommends videos and things like that.
Yeah.
I saw a video about this project called Drip, and I'm like, all right, let's see, let's check it out. And then Nelly knows who I'm talking about. There's a guy that was pro Drip, sold pillows.
And mattresses.
He was very convincing, and he told the name of the dev, Forex Shark. I'm like, man, that guy's name sounds very scammy. I was like, I don't know about this. So I did, like I said, I do my research before I do anything now, especially in crypto. Yeah. So I asked around. I said, hey, this is the project I'm involved in. There's a guy named Forex Shark. I mean, what's his reputation? And at the time, believe it or not, I got a lot of positive feedback, and I said, fuck it. So I just dropped like 1,200, and I think I got like 8 drip because it was like $130 some odd dollars at the time. So that's, and then I've been in it ever since. And I found Crypto Kings when he just kind of starting. I got in his chat when he had like 200 people, and Nelly and I were in there, and him and I hit it off. We've been talking ever since. So
sweet. Let me drink to that one, because that look, got to do it, man. At the start of the stream,
I'm on waters today. Sorry, brother.
Too bad this is an Irish coffee.
I got to do it. So
that's my story. Next time on Bigwig, we talk about his feelings at how he likes to walk on the beach.
That's awesome.
All right, who's next?
Millions, brother. Give us some insight.
Oh, you can't hear again.
You can't hear us? Can't hear you. Let me check if I can.
I can hear him a little bit. It sounds like he's like 20 feet away from the microphone.
Mic settings. Let me just adjust the mic. Say something.
But I barely hear you, brother.
You may have to select a different mic on your settings, bro.
Yeah, that's probably what it could be.
If you go to settings, and you should be able to select which mic you've got, which mic you're using, or that thing on your headphone that might have a mute button on it.
Oh yeah, check your mic setting on your.
That may have a mute thing.
Yeah, it definitely has a volume control on it. Not that.
You're using that one.
Oh, okay.
You may have to. Yeah, you may have to select that one to be sure. Either that, if that's a Blue Yeti, I think the Blue Yeti has got like a whatchamacallit, a headphone jack on the Blue Yeti.
We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
That's okay. He'll sort it out. But again, nah. Oh, that sucks.
Well, do you want Nelly to go why he sorts that out? I mean,
yeah, man. Well, Nelly.
I mean, I told my story last week, but yeah, same as Bigwig, really. I mean, when I got into crypto, well, you know my story with DeFi. I got into Hex, and then I got into Drip. I found Richard Hart first, and then I was, and then Dripping Farms, not Dripping Farms, FUDD Farm, which was Drip Farms, right? Yeah, good salesman. You got me in, but I'm grateful, you know. Yeah, before that, like everyone else, you know, got a bit of ETH and a bit of XRP and a little bit of tried the penny ones. I made some money and I lost some obviously. And my first rug pull was my diamond team,
Okay.
Yeah, that was my first one. What was my second one? Ooze was the other one where sort of disappeared. And then I had some Polygon nodes that disappeared as well.
Oh yeah, what, did you get it all?
They were called Cubo, I think. Cubo. And then
I looked into Cuba and I was like, it looks a little shady, so I haven't get into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after that, that's when I decided I'll stick to Forex Shark and stick to Richard Hart, and that's my story, really, man.
Yeah.
In DeFi.
That kind of brings up a point I kind of just thought of. Just because someone's not doxxed doesn't mean you're not going to get wrecked. That's all I can tell you from my limited experience from DeFi.
There you go.
Go into mic settings on the computer and choose the blue.
That's my boy Zack.
Yeti
I'm going to message him now.
I've done that.
Zack's been around with me for a long time. Zack was on my the live stream that we did when we did a Christmas giveaway as part of like Drip Network Philippines, and we created that, and we gave away thousands of dollars worth of drip on that. That was just amazing.
Of course, we weren't around.
We just got in just after. I think it was. When did you? I got in January, February, I think.
At the top, yeah.
Semi-top on the way down, like
almost.
122. So
you got
I was getting a cheap. I was getting a cheap, man. I was like, man, I'm getting $80 off. I'm priced.
I remember when it dropped down to 100. I'm like, oh my god, what the hell did I just do?
Yeah.
Now it's like 20 cents, and I'm like, woo! Because I need humming,
It's been a crazy trip, it's been a crazy trip, but here we are, still here, and it was great. Like last week, hearing your stories about, like you guys coming in at 120, 121, that kind of thing, and I was in on day one, all right, and it's the only thing I ever came in on day one on, right? Everything else I don't, but with drip, day one, I mean, literally putting toothpicks in my eyes, trying to stay awake so I could buy it. Yeah, obviously there's always delays when you're doing, you're doing the public launch, and going from there to where it went to, it was just freaking amazing. It's been an amazing trip, and I still think I'm 100% bullish, bro.
Well, I mean, that brings up, I don't know your story. How did you get into it? How did you find it, first of all?
How I found it?
Yeah.
Well, obviously we kind of move in different circles, obviously being developers ourselves, right? So you're kind of in that close-knit community where people talk about things before it's actually out there. And, there's a common saying, if you hear about it on the news, it's probably too late. Yeah. Right. That's a general thing. So
buy the rumors, sell the news.
Yeah. So with us, I mean, we were into flow before that, like the bank teller stuff. Yep. We were into flow, which is coding wise, the code is still the code. It still does what it's supposed to do. Up until today, I'm still making money on flow, although it's considered a man, absolutely. Although it's considered a dead project, it's actually still there. The code is still doing what it's supposed to be doing, right? 1% a day, up to 125% or something maximum. So the only issue with flow on this side, because it's sitting on Tron, is the gas fees are ridiculous.
Like Ether ridiculous, or?
Well, it's gone up. I mean, I think within the first week of me being in it, it went up like 400% or something ridiculous, right? The gas fees. But because obviously the price of the flow tokens as well, the price of flow has come down. You have to generate a hell of a lot to be able to justify, compounding or claiming your gas fees. So that's the main thing. And with Tron, you can actually you can buy energy. You can buy energy on Tron network instead of using actual TRX tokens, right? So you stake X amount and it gets frozen for like 3 or 4 days, and you get X amount of energy, which will allow you to do your transactions. But even that energy has gone up as well, right? So that's gone up in price. So that's the biggest hurdle there, with the price being as the way it is. But if you look at the contracts, and you look at the code, I mean, the reality is it's still been paying out for almost 3 years.
Yeah.
It's still continuing to do it. Now, what say we get somebody that just comes in with $1 million and decides, I'm going to buy $1 million worth of this. What happens to the price? It goes back up through the roof.
Right.
Yeah. Yes, there's kind of like there's exploits in the system, etc., that they can access this and they can access that. But I mean, that's not because of BT. There's just other people that came in later on and going, okay, I'm going to exploit this because I mean the keys have been thrown away already. Okay.
Right.
So there's still people in there, and generally what that exploit does, sometimes it'll monitor the wallets that have got big amounts, and it'll automatically not give you the option of actually claiming out. It'll automatically compound it for you, which is fun for me because it saves me gas fees and grows my account. Right. As long as you can beat that bot. I mean, it's random. It's not like every single day it's doing it to you.
Right.
Okay. So there's still opportunity to earn money. Again, that's code. And there's something that I always say, and Crypto Lucky always says, man, I trust code more than I trust a person. And that's the reality, right?
I don't blame him. I agree.
Man, if you're into like decentralized stuff, that's what it's all about. Okay. Decentralized, it's code, trust the code. If there's any exploits to it, that's not because of the code, that's because of a person.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, that's the way I look at it.
No, you're right.
As devs, we
got what it's designed to do.
It's doing what it's designed to do. Exactly. It's just a machine.
Right.
It's a machine, you know. And if you can find the ways to like counteract or beat those other bots and things, well, you're still making money. I'm still making money on Flow to this day. And I started on Flow December 9, 2020.
Jeez.
Right. That was my first thing into DeFi, crypto, well and truly before that. Okay.
Hey, Millions, did you get your stuff sorted out over there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I've gone old school. I've gone to the headphones, man.
Oh, you are in Mexico.
Yeah, there you go.
So what's your story, brother, while we got you on there?
Well, I majorly got into crypto when everyone was selling around the whole C19 debacle. So I remember I was sitting up one night. I shouldn't have been up. It was about 3 a.m. And it was the night when that long red candle just went all the way down to the bottom. And I was sitting there all night buying the crap out of Bitcoin and Ethereum. So that's when I really got into cryptos. I'm a bit of a contrarian, you could say. So, you know, the biggest disasters, bring them on. I'll be at my computer waiting, you know, for the opportunity. So I bought a little bit of Bitcoin maybe a few months before that just to sort of test the waters with it. And obviously I didn't know what was about to happen, and with the market and everything all the way down. So yeah, that's when I jumped in with 2 feet basically. And and from there I kind of got into a bit of staking with like Zilliqa and Cardano, VeChain, that sort of stuff. And during the bull market, obviously came after that. The staking was working out quite well, and I took some of those profits eventually and moved it into DeFi. So my first step into DeFi was like OHM. I don't know if you've heard of OHM. Yeah. So I bought a couple of them. That didn't work out too great. That's still going. I haven't even looked at that for like the past year or so. But then I got into Time Wonderland again.
Yeah.
I'll be back in 5. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Millions. My phone's about to die. I've got to go get a charger quickly. I'll do it in 6.
Can't take them anywhere.
So I moved some of those profits into DeFi. Time Wonderland didn't work out too great in the end. And then, so basically I cut my losses there and then moved into Drip. And I think I started off with like 5 Drip tokens of around $90. And so that's basically how I started. And then obviously from there I sort of got majorly into crypto as an alternative to a failing fiat system. So you start looking a little bit deeper into sort of, you know, your Moneros and those sort of projects as well, you know. The importance of crypto as a alternative to the sort of the fiat Ponzi system. So initially you sort of get in and you're looking at it as how can I make money with this? But then as you sort of evolve a little bit of your mindset, you start going into okay, how can I hedge against this sort of failing system a little bit, you know? So yeah, that's where my journey is sort of gone off on, really.
Now I just want to kind of just piggyback off of that, and that's kind of why I trust crypto more than I do my own bank.
Yeah,
like years ago, that was like that's crazy talk. I'm sure most everyone who's listening is like kind of agrees with me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Absolutely.
The thing is,
that one.
I'll drink to that one. Alak-Azul. But the thing is, if you leave your money in a bank, you're guaranteed a loss of at least 10% a year.
Oh, absolutely.
So, you know,
totally
make of that what you will. But
well, I got this idea from Driptoken. I think he had a video years ago, and I kind of got the idea from him where he uses Drip as like a loan or a bank. I use my Drip as the bank account. So if I take anything out, I put it back in. He puts it back with interest. I don't do all that. I just put back what I take out. I use it as my bank account.
Yeah. Oh man, it's again like Drip is freaking amazing. I'm retired off it, as you guys know.
Yeah.
You know, considering I started my whole DeFi journey on $40.
Wow.
And to where I am today is just absolutely ridiculous.
Wow.
You know? Yeah, $40, bro. $40 to retirement.
That's crazy.
I'll do a book on that one day.
You should.
For sure.
How much money I put in? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. $40. And I get people say to me, oh, you know, well, shit, you should have put in a lot more than that. And I'm like, well, why? I mean, I'm in touch with other devs as well. I'm in contact with other devs all the time, different projects, lots of different projects. And they're going to launch a project and they're going, Danny, you know, bro, come in with $100,000, you know, 100,000, let's do it. And I'm going, yeah, I can, but why?
Right.
And I have a formula that I can actually go from small, investing comfortably without having to stress about it, and then growing it to something a lot bigger, you know. And I think that's
You're diversifying.
Yeah, you do. You diversify into things, but that's smart money, right? It's smart money. It's not that huge of a gamble and that huge of a risk. If I'm going to go into something with $100,000, which I may do at some point, right? I may do at some point, but I got to be 1,010% sure of that particular thing, right? And unfortunately, in this day and age, you can't be 1,000%.
No, I don't think that even exists.
Right? You can't.
Maybe gold and silver, because that, you know, it will keep its value, but that's about it.
You don't know, right? You don't know. I mean, even with Drip, and we've been with Drip for 2.5 years or whatever. It's been, you know, it's done $2 billion worth of transactions. I still personally, and as much as I'm totally bullish and I'm a maxi, right? To a degree, I'm a maxi. There's no way that me personally, I'm going to go, okay, I've got all of this money, so I'm going to put $100,000 into Drip.
No, I wouldn't do it. I'm the same way. I would. That's why I diversify. I could have 4 max wallets if I wanted, but I buy gold and silver, and I put money away for, like I was telling you before the show, I want to invest in businesses and real estate. Yeah. And I mean, yeah, I could put all that shit ton of money in Drip. I mean, yeah, but to me, and I have nothing against people that obviously like you live off Drip. Just me, I don't feel personally safe doing that.
Yep. And that's a good point, right? And you know what? Actually, where do you feel safe? That's the question. Where do you feel safe?
I'm maybe because I'm old school. Gold and silver. I mean, even if you were to give me an option between like real estate, gold and silver, I would pick gold and silver. Because if you look at the trends of how it's gone up, even if it's manipulated, it still has gone up in value.
Lucky in the house.
Hey.
You're missing some major alpha, bro.
Sorry, dude. Sorry. Okay, rewind.
Not lucky.
It's not $1 million opportunity. You might as well just close your screen right now and just go home. You're home already.
But yeah, like we talk about stuff like diversifying outside of crypto, and we talked about this earlier before we went live as well.
Like, where do you feel safe is kind of the big question.
And the reality is, no matter what the investment is that you go into, you got to look at it again as comfortable. too many people come into any kind of investment, whether it's crypto, whether traditional or whatever, and too many people are looking outside of the base reality. Again, my opinion. Okay, if you're looking to get into something because you're going to make $1 million, hey, maybe take a step back first and let's do it in smaller chunks. Okay, all right, I'm making money in crypto. Am I going to go and invest in, for example, a big supermarket? Okay, or am I going to buy into a franchise where I'm going to spend $1 million to get into a franchise, or I'm going to spend $1 million to set up a supermarket where I've got all of this inventory, all of this headache, all of this shit, and at the end of the day, what's it going to give me today, right? Or am I going to go, okay, let's start it off small, and we have lots of little things, barbershops, water refilling stations, freaking, you know, hot dog stand on the corner. And if you have those little manageable businesses and you have multiple little manageable businesses, I guarantee because of your lower overheads, you're actually going to make more money than if you invested $1 million into a supermarket.
Well, I tell you, it's kind of funny you bring that up, because if you want to give you what I'm thinking of, I'm talking about things that can almost run on them by themselves, like laundromats, car washes, things like that.
Yep.
I mean, granted, they don't make there's some car washes that make, I'm not even joking, like $1 million a year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Easily.
Yep. So it's a matter of, diversifying into those things, but also, I mean, we're crypto, so diversifying into other things in crypto where you don't necessarily have to go, oh man, there's this new platform that's coming out and I stand to make millions. How about, hey, there's already existing platforms where I can make 10, 20, 30, 40% a year. That's so much better than the banks.
Right.
Let me put some into this. Let me put some into that. Generational wealth, which is also mentioned by somebody in the last, I think it may have been Zanderji.
Xander.
Xander. Okay, generational wealth. Guys, we can all live that extravagant lifestyle if we need to or we want to, but at the end of the day, it's not just about you. You can't take that with you. If you can create something for long term for your family. I know Millions, man, you got a baby coming, yeah?
You're right, brother. Yeah.
Oh, congratulations, bro.
Number one, bro. Yeah.
A little beer junior. All right.
Little bit junior,
so
man.
you
This
look
is
at
fully equipped.
You look at the cost of bringing up children today. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Just normally like the normal day to day, but then you got to look at, hey, what if that child wants to go to the best university in the world? Are you going to be able to support them? Are you going to be able to do that? Now, how you do that? You're not going to do that with this daily ROI, for example. I'm not knocking daily ROIs, but if that's your mentality of only earning big amount of money today instead of thinking about long term, brother, your baby's coming out in the next couple of months or couple of weeks or whatever it is. Okay, by the time your baby reaches that point of her life, she needs to go to college, right? You want to have a solid foundation before that time comes.
100%.
Right? If we're all just focused about the big money straight away, you know what? Big money comes in and it goes out really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mentioned this in one of my videos. I said that, and my wife's stepfather, he's a very wealthy man, so I get access to people who are rich and things like that. So they pretty much tell me that I lost my train of thought. Damn it. This is why I don't do lives, people. It'll come back to me. I'm sorry. I had like eight different things going on in my head. I'm like, which
rich people. You're saying rich people. You've got access to rich people.
Your wife's stepfather.
Yeah, but I was going somewhere. I was making a point. You were saying, for generational wealth.
Yes.
No, let's put it this way. They don't put their money in banks. They buy assets.
Correct.
It's like, just for example, paintings, collect stamps, gold, silver, real estate, anything that they can liquidate later in case something happens.
And how you structure it. I mean, for example, you can set up family trust or discretionary trust will pay out an annual, like an annuity. And an annuity will be able to be there for generational wealth, right? It'll be able to pay for all those things in generations. And
one of the
lucky your volume's a little bit down, brother.
Is it?
No, you're good.
I can bump it up from here. Let me just bump it up on my side, bro. Edit mic settings.
I can hear you fine.
Yeah, you can hear me fine. This is Danny. He's
Yeah.
just mad at me.
Yeah.
Well, he's crank up his hearing aid. I don't know.
I've only had 2 Alak-Azuls. Let me do a
Hearing
third
aid,
one.
buddy.
Let me do a third one.
No,
Alak-Azul.
oh shit,
Jeez.
all right.
Alak-Azul.
Oh,
Alak-Azul, guys. Yeah, no, it's true. As you get older, of course, you learn all these things as you get older when we should be learning it in the beginning. And I'm happy that our children were able to pass it on to our children, things that we have learned already. Now, how receptive are they going to be? I mean, what was in my head when I was like 11 and 17? I just thought of like just nonsense, right? But I mean, at least they're asking good questions. That's what I'm proud of with my kids. But and talking to different wealthy people, being in different country where they have a totally different mindset. And one of my good friends here, actually from London, but he lives here. He's a banker, and he owns the classic, those 12-bedroom houses in London and Jaguars and all that nice stuff. And then we were just talking, and he says, "No, ultimately, I own nothing. I own absolutely nothing. Nothing is never under my name. The corporation owns everything, right?"
the trust, right?
And this was years ago, and I was like, here I am trying to build a company under my name, and everything's gonna, but it should be like just money out to me, which doesn't make sense. Actually, the company should own it, and that's a simple lesson that we don't get taught in school. We never get taught any financial education, especially growing up in North America. Forget about it. Like you don't like it's the opposite, right?
They train you to work.
Yeah, right. And just the whole thing of insurance, like using life insurance as a pot where you ultimately take loans against it, and like there's so many different tactics and strategies that you could learn.
I just found out about that a month ago. It's crazy. I wish I knew about that years ago.
Right?
I would have started in my 20s.
Yeah, exactly, man. And this is what I tell my kids is one of the biggest things I you don't have regrets. I never have regrets, but the things I wish I learned early was number one, credit, especially in North America, right? From Canada, but credit is number one. You build your credit. Once you get credit, it's all about assets, using assets to ultimately make money. Basic rich dad, poor dad stuff, right?
Love that guy.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, but it's basic. So yeah, my children got the rich dad, poor dad. Make sure they read that. But I said, no matter what you do, take care of your money. That's different from your career. Your career, you choose whatever you want to do, but you got to take care of your money and how you make money, how you multiply money. It could be crypto, it could be real estate, right? Rental units, it could be anything. Starting a business.
It's passive income, people. Passive income.
Passive income, man. That's how you got to live.
And I think as a balance of that as well, you also need to teach. We need to teach our children about doing what they're passionate about. The day of, like when I was growing up, you need to be an accountant, you need to be a lawyer, you need to be a doctor, you need to be all of this shit, right? Yeah. And that's beautiful, and that probably would have worked back then because everyone was just chasing the money. But I think today, right? Actually, not even just today. For the past generations, if people actually focused on what you are passionate about, when you're passionate about something, the money comes. You don't even have to think about the money anymore. Yeah. Look at all of this around me. I've got all these musical instruments here. Yes, I love music, but this is not for me. This is not for me. This is for my children. My kids can come into my studio. They can pick up any instrument in here. I've got bass guitars. I've got all these guitars. I've got keyboards. And this is for them to be creative, right? Yeah. My little boy, my 10-year-old comes in here every day and he goes, "Oh, Dad, look, I've worked this out." And he just grabs the ukulele. Like, I don't play ukulele, but because we've got ukuleles here, he just does it.
That's impressive.
He watches something on TV. He watches something on TV and he goes, "Oh, I like that." Then he walks over to the piano and he just does it.
He just plays it.
That's crazy. I came and played Guitar Hero, for Christ's sake.
But the thing is that I'm surrounding them with things that they can use because, look at that. See?
Look at that.
You're going to sing it for millions.
And the beard. And oh, my God. That's it.
Yeah, man. Do you know what?
Oh, man. Yeah, we're going to get a jam session with Danny.
Yeah, brother. I'm going to be in Mexico for at least another 2 months, yeah? And I was sitting in the apartment the other day thinking, fuck, I need a guitar. So I went on to Amazon Mexico And I was like, I need to find it. I thought I've got to buy it in drip blue. I've got to buy it in drip blue, man.
Beautiful.
So yeah, I'm well happy with that.
Beautiful.
Yeah, no, it's
what
so
we gotta
important.
do- Yeah, go, brother, go.
I was going to say, brother, like music and creativity, passing it on to the next generations, bro, is so important. It's so important. Just for everything, man. Just for the way you view the world, for your IQ, for just everything, man. It's just
There you go.
level,
Just for it.
Oh, look there, see?
Oh, now hold on. I'm gonna pull out a drum set. One second.
The only problem is I don't know how to play it.
This just turned into a jam session.
Oh man, and you know what, guys? I actually open up Zoom meetings from time to time where we just sit there and we actually jam.
That's
right?
cool.
Just jam through Zoom. And actually, Lucky and I were talking about this yesterday. I was actually having a pretty stressful day yesterday, to be totally honest with you, and Lucky can affirm to that. Because obviously we're doing other projects outside, and you're relying on this person and that person, and it becomes like pretty stressful at times. And I just said to him, bro, I'm shutting off. I'm going to play music. I'm going to shut off for the night. I'm just going to sit here with my guitar, and I'm just going to bring myself back down to reality and just chill for a bit.
Real, man.
Because again,
that's a nice hobby, man. That's awesome.
Oh, bro. I mean, we're on here all the time. Like Lucky and I speak every single day. I guess we'd do at least 3 or 4 hours if you add it all together. We're on calls with each other like 3 or 4 hours a day, and if not, I'm over at his place or he's at my place or whatever, and we just lock ourselves up for a few hours, and we nut it out, man. We do the brainstorming. We come up with stuff for code and everything like that. But then you need to take a step back, and do what you're passionate about, right? Passion will bring you peace of mind. And it'll bring you money as a side thing, okay? And it just brings you back to balance with the earth, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of fun. I enjoyed doing the show. Ever since I started doing my show again, I really love doing it. I love doing the video editing and then just kind of expressing my thoughts, my perspective on, drip, basically. I know it's not exciting for you guys. You guys play guitars and all. It's not glamorous. But I enjoy a happy place.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely. Happy place.
One of my favorite quotes is by Jim Rohn that it says, "Success is not something you pursue; it's something you attract by becoming an attractive person." So bring it back to self-development, growth, doing what you like, and you'll attract the money, the wealth by bettering yourself. So I get that, man. You got to do what you're passionate about.
I'm a little envious of Danny because he does this for a living. He just jumps on and does YouTubes and just play guitars. I mean, that's my goal. It's now to be called the Danny goal.
Retire.
Man. That's it. Like I enjoy life, man. I enjoy life. I see my children every day. I'm just at home. I don't have to go to a job. I see them every day. I can take them to school, pick them up from school, hang out with them. My boys come in here. My daughter comes in here. We sit down and go, hey, let's do another song today. And we just get on the guitar and we just do it. That's awesome. Yeah. That's a beautiful thing, right?
That's
a
wealth,
beautiful
man.
thing. Yeah?
That's wealth. That's real wealth. I'm telling you. Like
it is.
That is people look at sort of the money side of things, but obviously if you start to look at if you want to go out and buy Lamborghinis and buy yachts and everything, but when you start to evolve a little bit in the mindset, even though you could maybe go and do those things, the most important things start to rise to the top. And like with a family on the way and things like that, that is real wealth, man. To be able to own your time is how I would say it. Is to be able to own your time. I mean, I know a lot of people who work in the city in London, near where I am, and they're not happy, bro. They're not happy. They don't see their families. Sometimes they miss the first 3 years of their kid growing up, man. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen over and over again. That's not real wealth. If someone else owns your time, if someone else owns your time, what have you really got? You just have a more expensive carriage to take you to the slave compound.
Right?
So totally, bro. Like I tell you what, it's no big secret. I've got 6 children.
God,
6 children, okay?
God
3 of
bless
them
you.
in
God
Australia.
bless you.
And I tell you what, there's only 3 of them that are with me here today. And it was because 6 children, 3 women. Okay?
Ah,
You're a good-looking guy, man, Danny. You know.
yeah, I knew it was a lady.
None of that,
Jeez,
none
man.
of that was like, none of that was because I was playing around. It was just, you know what? I was working so freaking hard that my whole focus is just about making money. I got Zack on the line. Hang on. Zack's, hang on. Boy, what are you doing looking behind leaves, man?
Is he creeping on
I
someone?
got
or-
lost in this forest. I don't know what's going on here. I got stuck in a tree. I went parachuting from the ground up. I went backwards.
So what I'm saying is that we can get. Welcome, Zack. Just give me a second, bro. What I'm saying is that we can get so focused on making money that we lose sight of what's important.
That's
Okay.
true.
We lose sight of what's important, and you know that's not at the fault. I mean, you hear it all the time. Oh, my father wasn't there. He wasn't this. He wasn't that. But you know what? That father, he has his reasons for doing what he was doing, and not many people actually understand that. Right? And so it will always be. And I know this is getting really freaking deep.
To
This
your
is
older.
my own experiences, right?
Hold on, I gotta wipe a tear or two. Hold on a second.
But you get my point. You get
No,
my point. Right?
I totally agree with you. It's deep, but it's all true.
It's deep.
It is true.
And then you get to a point in your life where you go, hey, shit, you know what? I was actually wrong. I'm going to put that on me. I was wrong. I was wrong in thinking that I'm here as a father. I'm here, and everything else has to come second to me trying to generate income for my family.
Yeah.
That's all it was, right? And you would sacrifice time with your family to try to set up time with you, generate. How fucked up is that? Right?
Yeah.
You need to find that balance. Whereas now, dude, you know what? If my daughter came into here right now, or my son came into here right now and said to me, Daddy, you know what? I want you to help me with this guitar, this chord progression or something on the guitar, and I need you to do it now, please. You know what, guys? I'm going to say to you, I'm sorry, boys. I got to go and do this.
Yeah.
Right? That is now my number one priority. It's no longer about I'm just going to be here to make money.
Here's the crazy thing too. When money starts coming in through DeFi and everything, you start to think, okay, yeah, you're okay, you're in a good spot financially. But once the money comes in, you end up I ended up building more. So I got even more busy. So the more busier you get by creating multiple streams of income, you actually have more to do. So you will always be that that battle between the family life, and you just have to cut it off. So that's actually what I learned recently, was just to cut it off. Danny, get off my screen. I'm gonna spend time with family, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Leave me alone. But you got to do that, because as you get as you get more passionate about building more. So you have multiple things that you're doing, which you're busy already with this one thing. We're blessed. We're lucky to have a program like DeFi Drip, right? Where we're able to earn passive income. But what happens after that? You end up saying, okay, well, I'm not going to sit back and just, get bored. You end up wanting to build more and helping more people. So helping more people, creating value, building solutions, right? And that will just continue. We're always going to be busy. But you have to have that discipline to just cut it off. And that's been the hardest thing, personally.
The other thing as well on that point is when you grow up, you start thinking about a job where a job is something you have to be physically there, geographically, right? But when you get into DeFi and you get into these other sort of business opportunities, you start to reevaluate what a job actually is. It doesn't have to be something where you have to be there geographically tied to one place. So, with things like Drip and with things like DeFi, it just starts to expand the level of opportunity there is there to create an income without having to be specifically in one tied to one place. You know, I'm sure all of us have done like 10, 12-hour shifts at places before where we've had to be geographically stuck and tied somewhere.
Yes.
But when you start to open the mind, start to realize there are other ways of doing this. And as Lucky was saying, you know, you hit on one thing, you start making some money. And instead of thinking, well, I want to go back to a job and earn some more money, you start thinking, well, actually, I don't have to go back to a job. I can start building outside of this matrix that we're all sort of, you know, born into, so to speak, in the mind. The matrix obviously means matriarch. It comes from the womb. So from that point, we are all indoctrinated into that thing of we have to go to the slave compound to work, but we actually don't. So we can build outside of that. And I think DeFi and Drip and things like that are perfect examples of how we can expand and make better lives for ourselves, have more time for our families, be more present, and not be stuck at a desk or in an office for 10, 14 hours a day. And it's just the opportunities are just coming, you know.
So
I think
passive income.
You know, that's a huge thing that the pandemic taught a lot of us, right?
Absolutely.
The pandemic taught a lot of us this, where we were so focused on we have to do this. Holy shit, man! I've got this deadline. I've got to do this. Whereas the pandemic, I don't know about anywhere else in the world, but for us over here, we're actually forced to stop everything.
Same here.
You couldn't go outside. You couldn't like. With us, you had to get a permit, and there had to be only one person from your household that was allowed out on any given day.
It wasn't that bad here, but
that's how we had it, right? But before that happened, it was like, nah, shit, you know, I got to push my family aside because I have to do this, and it was always focused on that. And then you were forced to go, holy shit, I don't have to meet this deadline. I can refocus my attention to my family because I've got nothing else to do, because I can't do that anyway because I'm forced not to do it.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And the pandemic, as much as it affected a lot of us in a shit way, dude, I lost 15 people through the pandemic, right? It was fucked. It was literally fucked. But it allowed us to take that step back and go, whoa, where are the priorities now? Right? Where it's no longer that important to be doing that particular thing.
Yeah.
Let's now focus on family, what we can do to help these people. And I know I've probably gone off track. I'm sorry, Millions, bro. I went like totally off track with what we're talking about.
Pretty much the whole show, brother. It's okay.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm going to have another one just to throw me off a little bit more, right?
I mean, you got Zack in the jungle to a car. I don't know how that happened.
All right, Zack, unmute yourself. Come on, give us a bit of a talk, and let us know where you came from, bro.
Please, without crashing.
Hi, what's up, you bunch of cunts? Welcome to the show. We've been here for years, having a great time. I'm American, and no, it's not okay to say that to women, like you were saying. No. Back to what Eric had said. There is beautiful thing behind getting credit. When I got into DeFi, I met Danny and a few other people, and it turned into, holy crap, I need to learn a lot more about taking care of my money. And since I started Drip, I've been reworking my credit. We bought a house, vehicles. I wasn't taught to balance a checkbook. I mean, we don't really use those anymore, but you know, the statement goes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's right.
So absolutely. You know, and how I got from the jungle forest into the vehicle is I forgot where I parked in Walmart, and I went into the garden section.
Oh, Walmart sells its jungle now. What's going on over there?
No, I'm out working. I thought I'd take a drive and take a little break. I've been out doing landscape maintenance as part of my little personal business I do called Zack Trades, and it's I just do whatever people need. I've spent my whole life learning those, and crypto is the newest one that I added. You know, just being in the DeFi, searching up and down all around. And you got to join some Zoom meetings. My goodness, is it fun to just let go of life and have a good time? You might see a thing or two. It's fun.
Zack and I used to be on Zoom almost every single day. It was like crazy. You know, the guy used to message me, and it's like 4 a.m. in the morning. I'm getting this call. I'm like, holy, okay, fuck it, let's go and talk with Zack. But, you know, we've been through some pretty crazy times, and love it, man. And you know, it's good to touch base again with Zack, because like I took a break for like over a year, and
I like that hat.
I look at the hat, man. Alak-Azul.
Oh, you got to send me one, Dan. You got
those I made. The only thing I got from Danny on those, yeah, I had those made, but I got that's copyrighted right there, color and all, and it took a lot of effort, and I learned that I don't ever want to try to make a hat again, or shirts, or sweatshirts, or any kind of. I'll sell merch, but I ain't gonna try to make it. I'll leave that up to the professionals. But we got some pretty cool ones, I can tell you that. Just off the bat, it was so much fun. We helped quite a few people, and that's what this, whether you're up, down, or all around in crypto, I found a way to change lives financially and also mentally, socially. I bring to the space laughs. I have a crazy amount of self-deprecating humor.
My kind of guy.
I'm goofy, and I really enjoy just watching people go, "What the what?"
You showing up others?
Like, I'm okay with that. Like, if people know, I'm like, God, that guy, there's something loose, and I'm like, oh, I'm barely holding together. The screw loose up top, the whole body's unloose. You know what I mean? It's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm totally fine having a good time, and seeing other people smile. But education is number one for mass adoption in this place. If we don't do that, it's not going to go anywhere.
Well, it just reminds me of one of my favorite quotes. It's from Charlie Chaplin. A day without laughter is a day wasted.
Absolutely.
It's my favorite quote.
Absolutely.
That's why I like to joke around and have fun on Telegram a lot, try to make people laugh. Some people don't get my humor. Some people do. Nelly knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you're not that funny.
Oh, right. Stop it.
The Wigs, you messaged me earlier, and you were saying, okay, what's our topics? What's our topics for today? See, we haven't even touched on any of those freaking topics except for the crypto life, right? We talked about the crypto life, and that's reality. Okay, so let's take a step back for a second, and let's just go to one of the topics. And I'm going to give you guys like 20 or 30 seconds, because like Lucky and I did a whole stream on this over a year ago. Let's just for a moment, let's talk about drip price.
Okay.
And what our opinion is on drip price. I'll go first. The price doesn't fucking matter. That's my thing. Gentlemen, please go. Give us your thoughts. Whoever wants to go first. Millions, brother. Let's do it.
Yeah. If you've been seeing any of my tweets lately, I'm just all about accumulating the coin at this price. I've got absolutely no issue with the price. Basically, retail investors are very predictable. Everyone panic sells at the same time. Everyone panic buys at the same time. There's going to be volatility. DeFi is very, very new. There's a lot of immaturity in DeFi as well, more so than even in like blue chip cryptos. So I'm not looking at the price personally. I'm looking at the number of tokens that I'm accumulating during this time. As you were saying, Danny, it's about the number of tokens, not the price for me.
Yeah.
There's my 30 seconds.
I mean, you both kind of took what I was thinking. I'd be lying if I said I didn't look at the price, but the only reason why I look at the price is because I do a show, and I kind of like to, say, oh, you better buy now. This isn't going to last very long. And like Millions, I look at more like, all right, how far am I away from my next max wallet? Accumulate more and more and more. I mean, this might be crazy, but I sometimes like it when it goes down, because I'm like, great, now I can get more tokens.
Exactly that. 100%.
So the price will be there. When that will be, I think it's going to be sooner than most people think, but it'll be there.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's coming, guys.
Nelly, brother.
Yeah, I'm okay, man. I'm okay with price. Like I obviously told you I got in pretty heavy at 122, and I've DCA'd all the way down to a point where I've gotten myself into a position where I've got multiple wallets. So even at 20 cents, I'm making passive income every single day, and I could literally live off that. But I'm not just dependent, because I'm not retired yet, like yourself, Danny. I've got multiple income streams, so I still run a company. Like you were saying, I don't own anything. Everything is under my company, if you will, and so I'm just here for the ride, man, and keep growing. And I know, that I don't worry that it's going to be gone the next day, so I'm I'm comfortable, man. I'm very comfortable. And yeah, I think we're going to get volatility, like Millions says. We're going to get the sales, but it's all about adoption, right? It's about money in, money out. So hang in there, build your position. I've got from last week's conversation we had, I've just got to be able to sell like crypto said, in any market at any price value. I've still got to get to that point, which I haven't been able to do yet, but that's the plan,
Yeah, that's just around the corner, brother.
Yeah,
Lucky,
that's
brother.
just around the corner.
Yeah, no, I mean, I said it before, when because I'm a DeFi maxi. I just love the DeFi side of things, right? And I've always had positions in different projects, Drip being one of, if not the main position. And now that it has been, it's a matter of balancing it out. So I know I brought up a great book, Tony Robbins, Money Master the Game. Yeah. If you haven't read it,
no, I've heard about it.
And he refers to Ray Dalio, who talks about his all-weather fund, right? And 100 pounds of feathers is the same weight as 100 pounds of gold. But what the difference is, it's the actual amounts of each single feather, each bar of gold. So if I think of it as a portfolio, and I always look at it, I woke up, to a price of 20 cents today. And of course, it does affect my portfolio. However, there was a hint of excitement there, knowing that, okay, well, we're building great positions. With all the utility that's being built on the Drip ecosystem, it's amazing. The stuff that we're building, I don't know if you.
No, bro, I'm so close. I'm just.
I
already know go on. Sorry.
I know nothing. I'm like Mr. Magoo. I ain't nothing.
And I love how the community is starting to come together and starting to develop more utility, more use cases for the actual Drip token, which is amazing. Meaning it's not going to die. It's going to stay here. People, all the whales in Drip, they're like selling and people cashing out. That's normal. That's what it's meant to do. And there's no harm, there's no foul in that. Like it's okay. You're here to make money. We're all here to make money. So let's just make money. It's not charity, I always say, right? But now that is my goal ever since when I first started Drip was I want to make one account earn $100 a day. So basic math, $10,000, $100 a day. Great. That's how I looked at it, without the taxes and all that stuff. But that was the goal. And so now you're just building more. You're moving stuff from other investments to kind of balance that out to maintain that $100 a day on each account, right? Which is fine. That's just the way I see it. So with price, of course, price does make a difference. And if I'm all into something, it may hurt me more than if you have other investments or other sources of income to then kind of balance everything out. So it doesn't matter. Now, you always ask like, what if, the price jumps up to 40 cents or 50 cents, dude, we're all laughing. Everybody here, we're all laughing, right?
Imagine when
I'm laughing because, goddamn well, someone tomorrow is going to go to a Lambo dealership and give you a big pounds of feathers and go, hey, I was told I can purchase this Lambo with these feathers. You could have told me so. Come on.
Take some Gustav pillows or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, that just popped in my head.
Zach, you still there, brother?
Yes, I am.
Okay, give us your take, bro.
I forgot the question.
No, we're talking about price again, right? We're talking about price, and because you know, I love you.
It's cheaper than it was.
Alak-Azul.
Alak-Azul.
You love this camera. Look at this. Look at the autofocus on the camera, bro.
I've been all around DeFi, crypto, whatever you want to. I'm not a technical jargon type of guy. Like, I'm really close to being a guy who probably eats most of the crayons out of the box. But you know, the thing is, what I've learned the most is just how to balance the work life family. I actually quit working and went full time in crypto in 2020. I spent probably 3 or 4 months, I think, and that was coming in November of 19. And then I went full time crypto, and I did it for like 2.5 years, almost a whole life of drip. Yeah. And just recently I started, because I'm like, you know what, I kind of want to invest in a few things here nowadays. And that's, you know, I really rode my investment that I put in, and I did it right. Now, I still needed some advice, and when I saw a big bag, so I'm like, oh, it's gone and rugged. Ah, shoot. You know, but as the price sits with drip now, it's like I'm crushing cans. I'm going to go look in my couches, other people's couches, if they allow me to. I want to see what more, you know, you find a pocket full of change, I'm going to get 20 drip.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's right.
And I've seen,
I always say, do whatever it takes. Yeah. Whatever it takes to get to your goal. So I always hit set my goal, and I was excited by, you know, compounding $1 a day, right? Through money. I was happy when I made $1.58 through one Ethereum mining machine, my first, you know, years and years ago, and then it's just a matter of multiplying that.
I'm rich.
Sorry,
bro. Remember when we hit Penny Club, right? At Penny Club, and we talked about it last week, but Millions and Bigwig weren't on that call, but we hit Penny Club, bro, in drip, and Penny Club is a penny per second.
Yeah, that's just the way I think. I mean, I just think, okay, well, I want to make money in my sleep, whether I'm awake or asleep. So I said, okay, well, how many seconds in a day? And if you're able to make a penny every single second in a day, that's a great accomplishment. So then again, there was another.
Yeah, you're right.
And then the nickel club, Dime Club.
Yeah,
once you hit those partners. Yeah. So it's
freaking amazing.
Not only it's cool that you hit it ourselves, but DeFi and drip specifically, it gives you the ability to help other people make that. Because I truly feel that true wealth is when it's not about yourself. Yeah, it's about other people, right? And as cheesy as that may sound, that's where most of the fire comes from. It's like, okay, you see someone, you can actually help them build. I humbly am proud to say that I've been able to 8 times the pension of my own father, right? One, to be lucky enough to have my father at this age, and 2, to ultimately increase his pension that he's getting in Canada by 8 times. That's a big accomplishment, right? That wasn't about me, right? And it's like just seeing him, that he's happy, and of course everybody wants to make their parents proud. So it's like, you know, having that, experiencing that is such a gift. I know it sounds cheesy and all, but dude, that's where it's
well, that kind of brings up something him and Danny and I were speaking earlier, how people still really don't know what crypto is. Like, people have heard of crypto, but they're like, I don't really understand it, and they've heard it's a scam and it's things like that. It's amazing how many people still don't invest in it and don't even know about it.
Yeah, and that's why we came up with blocks beginning of this year, because on this side there's a lot of action again on the Asian side, right? A lot of countries, Japan, Korea, Philippines, Singapore, Malaysia, they're all moving fast. They're very forward thinking. Now the regulation on the other side in North America, back home, it's like it's almost, there's a clash. So now because they're opening up on this side, there's a lot of conventions and things happening. I'm attending them all the time. But what I've noticed is everybody's talking to themselves. Protocol to protocol, solution to solution. But how about the people that need to get in? It's all about adoption. So we created blocks to then educate people. Hey, you know nothing about crypto. You think it's a scam or whatever. Let's educate you. Let's come together and let's discuss this. And we talk we help people understand what is cryptocurrency, what is blockchain, and how does it affect our lives today, right? And for the simple use cases, like for Philippines, one of the biggest GDP contributors is money remittance. People go out, all our Filipino nurses go out, you know, other countries, and they send money back. That's so money remittance is one simple use case of blockchain and cryptocurrency, where it just eliminates the need for Western unions and bank-to-bank transfers. Like you educate people on being ready to accept. Now we help educate the people on the other side to then send, right?
Right.
And a lot of solutions are being built, a lot of apps, right, where they could just send USDT. You get it instantly. For what we tested it in our workshop. It sent us, 3 seconds, and it only cost us 3 cents to send.
Well, Danny and I were kind of briefly talking about regulation, and in America here, there's really no regulation, and I think that'll help people that know about crypto that want to invest, but they're like, well, that's not regulated, so I'm not jumping in yet. There's probably billions and trillions of dollars waiting in the wings and waiting for regulation.
Oh man, yeah, it is, and it's now you get into conspiracy theory stuff. Why is one country?
On my alley here, brother.
I know, right?
Why is foil hat? Hold on a second.
Yeah, that's right. We got to do that. Danny was telling you about that. I was like,
yeah, I was doing like a tinfoil hat night on Friday night.
Bro, I'm there, bro. Count me in for that one.
Absolutely invited. Absolutely.
But and what's great is I think the community is getting smarter. We're just saying, hey, it's too coincidental, right? It is a lot of nonsense that's going on. Absolutely. And what can we do about it, right? That's why I'm so heavy on the DeFi side. I am heavy on the regulation side as well. I mean, again, not bragging, but my company here, we created the first, we were instrumental in creating the first law to help regulate crypto and blockchain in the Philippines, right?
That's awesome, brother.
Yeah, thanks. It's a great accomplishment. So I truly believe in regulation. That's what will help pure adoption. But meanwhile, that's too slow. That's government. We can't rely on the government.
Especially here in the States, bro.
We got to take care of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And it was surprising that in the United States, you guys don't even have peer-to-peer on Binance, which is weird. I was like, whoa.
That was pretty crazy, right?
It's funny, like we are so behind every other country in the world. It's crazy, and usually the states are the ones in front of it. We're the last ones, but right, I tell you, they're going to be forced to regulate it and adopt it, no matter what they want.
But I'm from an observer, like as I'm observing, I'm saying, okay, when is it going to be a point? Where is that point where it's going to tilt? Where people just say, forget about it. We don't trust it. Crypto is peer-to-peer. That's why we're teaching people how to create their own MetaMask. But the adoption is a little more technical, right? So how do you bridge your fiat to crypto? Dude, 2016, was it? 2016, there was Wall of Coins. Simple website, Wall of Coins. You can check it out. I don't even know if it's up anymore. But it was just saying, hey, I want to sell some Bitcoin. Come meet me at Starbucks. And it will just give me cash. I'll give you cash. You know what I mean? But
I will say, and I don't think this is a conspiracy. I see the science because I pay attention to world markets and things that are going on in BRICS and things like that.
Yeah.
Fiat will be gone. I say within a year or two. Probably not two, probably more at a year. I see that coming.
Yeah. And it may not be gone, but I think the shift is happening.
Yeah, they're slowly they can't just flick a switch and be overnight. They'll have to phase it out like everything else.
No, your government won't allow that. I don't think.
They want too much control.
They'll have to do it. I was making a very valid point, and you just totally
I know. We're talking to ourselves.
Sorry, guys. I had to throw that in there. Okay.
I'm just gonna go fuck myself right now. I'll see you guys later.
Go with your valid point, bro.
I was immersed by your awesome intro, so I was like, oh, nice.
Sorry, my brother. I had to do
That's
that.
all good. I'm jealous of your intro, by the way. I love it.
I love your intro too, bro. That's
thank
freaking
you.
beautiful.
Thank you.
That's freaking beautiful. So,
Not as nice as yours, though. I have the second best beard, the second best intro. I'm the second best.
Oh man! Again, guys, I feel totally honored to have you boys on here. Like seriously, I'm just a bum, man. I'm just a bum living out in the sticks, you know.
Well, at least you don't look like one. Like some people, huh?
Can I just say, brother, the Philippines is one of my favorite places on earth, bro. I traveled there for a couple of months.
Nice.
Yeah, I actually got engaged in the Philippines, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wow.
Awesome.
I go to Australia, but I don't like snakes, and I'm afraid of them. So,
Bro, I've got two snakes. I've got two snakes here in my workshop.
Oh, I'm never visiting your house. So I'll just hang out your side of your house. I'm like, I'm good. I'll stay out here.
Right here.
Yeah, we ride kangaroos to work, man. Yeah.
Oh man, we're probably about 18 months to 2 years away from Alak-Azul Island, which will be coming. Bro. And all of you boys can come and hang out on Alak-Azul Island, which is like a beach resort and everything.
As long as there's not spiders and poisonous snakes, I will be there with bells on.
Well, man,
it's the tropics. It's the tropics, man. You get insects. You get.
If not, I'll be there on June call.
Absolutely.
The island we were looking at is Virgin Island, right? So
yeah,
so there's like not much there. Yeah, I'm good.
Is like powder, bro.
Yeah, man.
I will update my passport.
And
you know when you step on the sand and it actually squeaks, it's like squeak, 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 when you step on the sand. So this is coming. This is coming, guys. We're Alak-Azul Island. So it's going to be beautiful. Going to be beautiful. And you know what? People go, fucking.
That'll be awesome.
Serious? A freaking island, Alak-Azul Island? Well, absolutely yes. Absolutely yes.
If it's on a topless beach, I'm forget it.
Oh, brother, I want to see your titties, right? So,
distracting the whole show. Sorry.
Oh no,
that's the Philippines is definitely on my to-do list, man. I've always wanted to go there.
The same here,
Grew
bro.
up with heaps of fellas at school, used to play b-ball and whatnot, so.
Bro, you're welcome at my house anytime. You can
Thank you, bro.
Crazy thing is, again, I never thought about coming here, but you always have pictures of Philippines, and you just have pictures of the gutter, right?
Yeah.
Just people. It's not like that. It's like night and day, man.
Yeah.
Just like most places.
You've seen it, right?
Beautiful, brother. Beautiful. Yeah.
Lucky,
if you can spend a bit of time there, there's just so much you can see, all the different islands and ATVing on the chocolate hills and Palawan and man. Oh man, it was freaking amazing. It really was. Yeah. Really was.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Is there still a club called Air Force One in Manila?
Absolutely, bro. Let's not talk about that.
No. You have to explain.
We're gonna open up a can of worms if we start talking about that.
Oh man.
But yeah, there is. I don't know. I've never been there.
You gotta DM me what's going on. I want to know.
Yeah. You gotta love it.
Oh man, no,
It started to make me sweat a little bit when you said that. I was like, oh wow, yeah.
Oh, it's getting
I'm like,
juicy.
What else is he gonna say? What else is he gonna? I've just heard stories. I just gave them to myself.
Oh,
how the fuck do you know about Air Force One?
Good time.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Hey guys, I got to put this up. Look at this. I think this is going to become a thing. LBI.
LBI. We go.
I didn't watch the show, but I know what that is. I don't get it, but hey, whatever.
We were looking for bullish words.
Oh man, LBI. I really think that's going to become a thing. I do.
These days is LBI.
That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, gentlemen, it's been such an honor to have you boys on here. I mean, okay, yes, I took 1.5 years away, but before I took 1.5 years away, not quite 1.5 years, but I took time away. And I know that there were people watching the Alak-Azul Show, or they were watching my streams. A lot of the people that are now really big influencers in YouTube for Drip, I know they were watching our show. I jumped into Crypto Unlimited 22's live stream earlier, just in the chats, and they're like, "Holy shit!" Like Crypto Badge was saying, "No, I used to watch that show." Right?
Nice.
And then Crypto Unlimited, they're like, "Oh, dude, Danny, blah 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 blah," and that's just it's freaking awesome. I'm so proud that we had made an impact back in the day, right? We had Kelly on here, we had Forex, we had Brandon, we had Folly Baker. Big shout out to Folly, brother.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys know Folly Baker, but Folly is
I don't know who that is.
Oh, that guy.
Bro,
oh man.
Folly is an amazing brain in DeFi. Okay. Folly was actually one of the biggest guys in Reservoir from day one. Right, from day one, and it currently still is. And a few of the guys that are in the Drip Australasia chat. Drip Australasia is something that Folly and I created quite a long time ago. Okay, and Folly is just, dude, you can't match him. You can't match him. Lucky.
Did you do a video about the reservoir?
We did videos about Reservoir. We did videos about Drip. The normal mentality of being in crypto. We've done so much stuff, but Folly Baker, man, Folly is just an amazing, amazing fucking guy, and he's going to be back on the stream with us soon. But he's just trying to finalize his masters at the moment. Oh, he's just freaking amazing, amazing guy. And the reason I got onto I met Folly is I was actually doing a stream with Brandon, Drip Guide, which I'm sure you all know who Brandon Drip Guide is, and he was probably going to jump on the stream this week, but probably next week. But I was on there with Brandon, and Folly jumps on. He goes, "Dude, where the fuck did you come from?" He goes, "All of a sudden you're on here, but I've been with Drip like from day one, you know." And he was like, "Holy shit, why haven't I heard from you? You know, like, where the hell did you come from?" So then we started the Drip Australasia group, and there's actually a few of the guys in the crypto collective now. We've got Ziggy Zags in there, Matt's in there.
Oh, Ziggy, I like Ziggy.
Ladies of the Faucet, which again, shout out Ladies of the Faucet. Next week, going to do a ladies' night. I would love to have Lady Mania and Motivation Money, who's watching right now.
Big beauty, yeah.
I would love to have stream next week. You know.
That's
so and I'm hoping Xander G and Dripology, if you can help me sync that up, bro. Because
we'll talk to them. But Xander's the ladies' man, you know.
Yeah, but I would love to have that. Motivation Money. See, Motivation Money. She's Motivation Money. I expect to see you on the show next week when we do ladies' night.
Yeah, don't be scared. Come on.
Yeah, well, there's a few of the ladies in the collective. Well, Lady Mania, Perlas is in there. Big Beauty, Motivation Money, Ant's Girl. Who else? Susie.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
There's quite a few, man. There's heaps. And West Side Sister as well.
Yeah, Natalia.
Natalia, yeah.
You're right. Ziggy never sleeps. That guy's not a dude. That's a cyborg. That guy's always
He's a
on.
bot. He's a bot. Yeah.
Totally. So yeah, that's next week. We're going to do ladies' night, and would love to have them on. But again, even if it's ladies' night, I would love for you guys to jump on board as well. Jump on the stream. The more people we have on here, the better. And all of you can actually then stream it to your own locations, which is even better. I don't care about my channel, guys. My channel, and again, Lucky can attest to this. My channel has never been about doing a stream so people jump onto my team. I don't care. Join Drip Millions. Join Dripology. Join Bigwig. Right? Join Crypto Lucky. I don't care. It's not about me. Okay. I don't need it. Right? It's about growing the community. And, Lucky, you and I are like super excited about this stuff that we're going to be releasing. And I don't want to do alpha on the stream.
Come on.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about, guys. I don't know.
Come on. You got to do alpha. I'm talking about growing teams. And, I started 2 new wallets today. One under Dripping Farms and one under Westside.
Should we take a poll?
We're gonna as we said, we're not self-referring and like you. So next one's gonna be one under Millions and Alak-Azul, and that's how we help the community grow, man. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bullish.
Everyone went quiet for a second. I'm going to set up another 3 wallets this week. So I'll be in touch with you, brother. Dripology, Drip Millions, Bigwig. I'll set up another 3 wallets under each of you this week. And, again, solo wallet. If people want to join it, they can join it. But that's entirely up to them. There's no pressure, no push, nothing. But I'll set up another 3 wallets under you guys. Now,
I just want to be, I don't know if you were trying to get off or not, but I just wanted to bring up something. I know there's a few people that say solo sport, and I don't really agree with that sentiment at all.
Okay. All right.
Because it's called the Drip community, not the Drip individual. Okay, listen, yeah, you guys can do what the hell you want. It's your prerogative. But if you want it to succeed, we all have to come together and be a team, be a community. And this is what we're talking about here.
Absolutely. But again, that's the whole thing. What I'm saying, I'm going to set up new wallets, but it's entirely up to you if you come under me or not. There's never any pressure, right? Never any pressure. It's about, man, I'm just putting it out there. You guys can join whoever you want to join. Keep watching the stream. Keep watching our shows. But whoever you wish to go under, just go under them. It makes no difference to me personally. It makes a difference to the ecosystem, right?
Yeah.
Because it puts more people in there. But I don't care if you come under me or not. Don't care. I really don't care.
It's a win for Drip.
I'm already making money. I don't need to be greedy, right? For me, yes, go under anyone that's on this stream. Go under anybody. I don't care, because when you go under, you're going to be helping the ecosystem, and by helping the ecosystem, you're helping everybody.
You guys can go under me. Daddy needs a new pair of everything, so just
there you go. Plug your wallet address.
I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding.
Yeah, put it in there. Let's just put it in there.
I'll put it. Daddy needs a new pair of everything. Join Bigwig. That's the new slogan.
And that's what we promote at the collective is just promoting other guys, and helping other YouTubers and whatnot grow, and some guys that aren't YouTubers that don't have the platform to sort of promote and onboard. So that's what we want to do. Like for Westside, for instance, he's a great guy, team building, but he doesn't do YouTube. So that's what we're about, So just thought I'd put that out there, man.
For sure.
Big shout out to Westside, because Westside, always comments and likes our streams.
Yep.
Big shout out to you, Westside Ian. Man, much love to you, brother.
And Jonathan Rosario, I know he's probably not watching, but
Yes.
he comments on everyone's videos too, always.
Absolutely.
For real.
And that is important. I mean, I totally agree with you, Bigwig. I'm one of those guys who say DeFi is a solo sport, right? I've always played it ever since the beginning, before, compound finance and pool together and, all the old school DeFi protocols. I was by myself. So I am looking at it from a solo investor. And even with Drip, I'm testing as a solo player in Drip, how successful can I be? Because I love to look at numbers and see how much I'm able to ROI, how fast I can ROI. And so it is a solo sport on that sense. However, the communities make the projects stronger and tighter. And so the community is what will, I love seeing these groups. And I just saw lately of these guys trying to build stuff for Drip, specifically Drip. That's the community. That's important. Us right here, you guys right here, you guys play a huge role in adoption by sharing whatever your experiences and knowledge about Drip is on your own separate channels. That's the community building. Because if you don't have community, you really have a project that's just no face and it means nothing. It's just trying to make money off something. But with a project like Drip, community is critical, right? And I always say at the same time, there's a difference between community and charity. So do you want to just keep buying and burning? That becomes now a charity. Is it good to do it? I've done it. That's fine. Do it because that's my choice, right? But because I feel like there is some contribution there to the cause. However, you can't keep doing that because you're just putting money into a black hole. You're just donating. You're just
Totally.
I was just going to say, I did a video of, it was labeled, We Are the Marketing. It basically said, if you're complaining about the price and not doing anything to help the price, you're the problem.
Yeah, 100%.
If you're worried about 20-cent Drip, what are you doing to help? Are you telling other people? Are you making videos? Or are you spreading the word? Are you putting your bag in? What are you doing?
Exactly. Like I just said earlier, I got a hint of excitement when I saw 20 cents, right? Because it's the exact same game. It's exact same system. It hasn't stopped. It's been the same since day one. And whether you come in at 20 cents or $120, it's the same exact thing. So knowing that, are you planting your seed now at 20 cents? Or are you going to wait until it hits 120 and plant another seed then? It's going to be the same. Your ROI varies depending on your entry points, right? When you enter, what price? Sorry, I'm repeating myself.
No. It's all good.
Some people need it.
Yeah, people need, and it's too good not to share. So kudos to all you guys out there. Like,
I'm sorry, I didn't. Lucky, I didn't catch that last part. What'd you say?
No, I said it's too good not to share.
Right. Okay.
So kudos to all of you guys and everybody out there doing their thing, educating people, getting people aware of something of this great project, where it's helped so many people, and it will continue to help so many people because it won't stop.
But I'm not sharing my food or my woman, so back off.
All right, gentlemen, what I'm going to do...
Oh, God. Sorry, go.
No. What I'm going to do while we're talking, while we're chatting here, I'm going to give away 100 Drip. You don't. There's no obligation for anyone else here to match it or anything like that.
I'll match it, and Zandaji said he'll match it as well.
Oh, beautiful. We can do this, okay? So what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to share the giveaway tool. The first one, right? We'll just select winners, and then just trust that we're going to be sending it to you. I'll send it while we're on live, but I'm not going to show my screen.
You can donate it to the Big Daddy needs everything, new pair of everything. I will. It's just a random address. It's not mine.
Let me just let me bring up a banner.
Hang on, which part? I was saying it was too good. Drip is something that's too good not to share.
Not to share.
Why would you not want to help out your friends or your family? Or right, exactly.
Someone fresh, someone who didn't come in $198 or whatever. It's the best thing since sliced bread for them, right? Because it's a brand new, amazing system that people just are not aware of it. How many accounts are there? 150 something thousand.
60 something, yeah.
You talk about scratching the surface. Come on now.
And honestly, like, I mean, it's really not 150,000 people. It's probably more like, I don't know, 60, 70,000 probably.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
probably. Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to do this. Hang on. Let me share my screen, share my window. Ladies and gentlemen, put it into the chat. _ Alak-Azul. Hashtag Alak-Azul. And put it in there. We're going to draw 100 drip.
Fucking make me repeat that shit. Sorry, dude. I didn't even get it.
There's like 22 people watching. Just do it. Hashtag Alak-Azul in the comments, and that's gonna give you like, yeah, as 100.
You have a lot of people that watch it afterwards, because I was looking at your views afterwards. It's like almost a couple hundred people.
Yeah, man. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. But let's make it happen. So there's 3 entries so far. Let's keep moving on. And Lucky, I know we weren't gonna do it, bro. You know, I'm looking at you. A little bit of alpha can't be too bad. Just a little bit of alpha.
Okay.
You're putting me on the. I'm putting you on the spot. I know that. But hey, guys, when I talk about alpha, it doesn't mean it's going to come out tomorrow. There's a lot of stuff to go into it. A lot of stuff that goes into it.
So it's something that's going to help. There's 3 main things that are affecting the price right now in drip.
Bigwig's laughing.
Sorry, I'm laughing at Gary. He said, "Spill the beans."
Yeah. So it's really the speed of minting, right? Because if you look at the tax vault and you click refresh, you'll see that it'll go from 500 drip to 5,000 drip to like 30 drip, and so people are minting tokens as they exit, right? And they claim people should, but there's a lot of sell pressure right now. So the tax vault is one thing. The other one is reservoir, where I remember, last year people were building programs. Hey, 0.1B in reservoir. Let's just all do that at the same time, right? And then at the same time, burning. There's way too many tokens. If you look at the drip holders right now, you got people holding 100,000, 50,000, 30,000 drip, and there's a ton of them. So add all that up. How much was open? I know you saw a stat, Danny.
There's something like 15 million liquid drip in people's wallets.
Is there?
I thought there was
like we don't know. So what I love are programs and protocols that are being built now to help kind of alleviate that, and not just for temporary, like a temporary solution. You need something that will kind of help. Now, Triple D, great, right? Yes. But in Triple D, it's going to be, oh fuck, okay, I can't.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's going to be like
you're competing against everybody.
It's going to be, yes, and again, there's not a big gaming or gambling, if you want to call it, community, but there is people usually in crypto and DeFi. They do have that mindset, like it is that demographics. But the difference is with this one, okay, it's called Potluck.
Yep,
drip Potluck, and ultimately it's different because it's threshold based. So, for example, shit, I'm giving. It's okay. Like we don't mind, but we're basically, we have the code ready anyway. It's just a matter of tweaking it and just deploying it. But it's ultimately, I could do a raffle with only 2 people, right, or more. So say we do a 2-player game at 10 drip each. So I'll put in 10 drip. Danny will then put in 10 drip. As soon as that threshold of 2 players hits, the raffle happens, done. Another one starts. So instead of waiting for timed raffles, you could have multiple concurrent raffles at the same time. So you could have a raffle of say 100 drip for 1,000 people, right? So that'll be 100,000 drip in the pot, right? But as soon as it hits, as soon as that 1,000 person comes in, the random number generator activates, and it just
oh, that's sweet.
It spits out the. Here's the great thing: if I go 10 drip at 10 players each, that's 100 drip in the pot. So I could personally buy 6 tickets. So I could purchase 6 tickets, meaning I have a 60% chance of getting that pot. Versus one account, one ticket. I have, if you try to play the lottery, you have 1 in tens of millions or 100 million. I forgot the stats to win that pot. This is more like a fixed odds type of deal. So it's like I could control my odds. I could buy 6 tickets or even 7 tickets for a 10 ticket raffle. Now I have 70% chance of, right? So that's the difference. So it's an ongoing. You could have thousands of raffles happening per day. The best part about it, each single raffle, you're using the tax. So we're keeping the tax as is in the drip token. So when I place when I purchase a ticket, I'm getting charged 10% tax. That goes to the tax vault, right? When the winnings come out and it's being sent, that goes to the tax vault as well, right? And then there's going to be a percentage of burn. There's a percentage that goes into reservoir that will be perpetual, meaning it doesn't stop. It doesn't withdraw. So the reservoir, the goal is for a project like Potluck to be the biggest reservoir holder, because that's what stabilizes the price. That's what keeps the price of drip. I know you have BUSD and everything, but it's also BNB. So if you have an account that's just collecting and sticking it to reservoir and it compounds in reservoir, eventually, this is from every single raffle that's happening, right? Yep. Eventually, that reservoir account will just get bigger and bigger and bigger, and it just doesn't stop, right? At the same time,
effectively, what we're doing is every single transaction, the total amount that goes back to the tax pool is about 19.72%.
Yes, of every single raffle.
Every single transaction, 19.72% is going back to support the drip ecosystem in the way of taxes. Yeah. Not even talking about reservoir yet.
Yeah, this is total alpha, but I mean,
yeah, it is. It's alpha. It's out there. It's alpha. Obviously, we're trying to finalize. We're finalizing the code, but guys, hey, give us your opinion. Put it into the chats. Like,
this is the first of it, so it's awesome.
You could have 2 players, so you have a 50% chance. You could have a 3-player at 10 drip, so the pot's 30 drip, right? And you have 33% chance of winning. So you think of it that way now. It's not like, hey, I want to bet a raffle and let's hope I get it. You can kind of control your position in there. Say it again. Sorry.
I had a question. Now you said there's like 2-3 limit. Is that no adjusted, or is there going to be like? Just give an example.
You can have 1,000 people. Imagine 1,000 people putting 100 drip each.
Okay, that's kind of my question. He said 2, and I'm like, well, that doesn't seem like a lot. So
right.
Kind of confused.
So you could have, and it could be, it's variable. So you could have the amount of drip per ticket and the amount of players. So you could have 100 drip for 20 players, right? So that's 2,000 drip. Or you could have 200 players, so that's 20,000 drip. That's almost a max wallet, right?
Yeah. So
the winners also, the winners could receive it in airdrop, which is not taxed. But if they choose to take it liquid into their wallet, there will be an extra
additional tax. Yeah.
Additional tax that would then either burn it or reservoir. So that's also variable. And we're going to allow the community to decide on what's best. Because is it best to burn, or is it best to stick it in reservoir to help support? Because you know that the liquid drip out there, there's a risk of that person just dumping it on them, which they have every right to, because they won it, right? They got it. They earned it. So, yeah.
Yeah. So what's the percentage that you would win of the pot? Yeah, we've got calculators that will they'll show you.
There will be a calculator on the site, so you can
see a calculator on the site, so you can literally see exactly how much that you would end up winning, with the option of either having it put directly into your faucet account or having it airdropped as liquid drip.
So to answer the question, like if it's a 2-player thing, again, we're it's all based on the tax. We're trying to create utility with the chance to earn more drip. Now it's my choice either to sell it or put it in my faucet, which we hope everybody will do. But say there's a 2-player raffle, then ultimately what you would receive is about 150%, 153%. So if I put in 10
Roughly.
drip, I'll receive 1530, something like that.
Gotcha.
Now, if it's a 10-player raffle, then I'd receive about 765%.
So you're just basing that 10. That's just your example 10. Just
It's a-
Yeah, that's an example.
yeah, as an example, because it could just be maybe 10 people at that time of day that put in that money
Yeah.
or the tickets. or
You
whatever.
could have like 5 of 250. You could have like 100 of 1,000.
You can do the
Right.
whales, right? A thousand drip at 100 players. So that's 100,000 drip in the pot. Now imagine if each person putting
Yeah, man.
1,000. That's $200 each ticket, right? But you only have 1 out of 100 chances versus 1 out of thousands of chances.
All right.
You know what I'm
Fuck, well, screw DDD. Come on, bring it out, guys. What's going on here? What are we doing here?
And here's the thing: we're not taking away from DDD. Again, DDD is DDD.
No, DDD
that
is
has its
Well, I don't
own-
know, man. Yours sounds a lot better.
but it's helping the system, and that's why we're keeping the tax. Like, you know, the chances of getting whitelisted or whatever, it doesn't matter because
actually we
knowing
don't
that
want.
I'm putting my 10 drip in there, which is like $2, right? 10 drip in there, knowing that it is going to be taxed, I'm helping the tax vault, right? I'm helping the system just by being in this. Because now, the question of winning
this
is
is
going
a
to be
good question.
airdropped.
What can
you
I?
will have a choice.
What can
you'll
I
have a choice.
sell around here?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
Gaz,
think I can sell this like I could get the $10 or.
yes, bro. This is just to answer Gaz's question. Yeah,
Okay.
if it's sent as liquid drip, does that not allow the people to take the winnings and sell drip versus it being airdropped so it can be sold? Absolutely, absolutely. But the fact is that when they sell that drip, there's a 10% tax. When that drip comes from the actual pot and gets sent to their wallet, there's also a 10% tax, right?
Yeah.
And there's an additional tax for trying to take it as liquid drip. So it's always going to be benefiting the system regardless. And if even if they do sell, let's say they receive it as liquid drip and they sell it, okay, but that's a one-time. That's a one-off.
Right. Well, I mean, it won't succeed without the taxes. Let's be honest. I mean, you gotta get recycled back in there.
You're always going to be taxed. So let's say, for example, Forex likes what we're doing, and again, we're in direct contact with Forex. If he goes, okay, let's whitelist it. You know what? I don't even want the thing to be whitelisted. I do not want it to be whitelisted because not being whitelisted actually helps the system.
Yes.
Well, and like you said earlier, it'll be scrutinized by him, and he'll probably want to change something around. And
Regardless of that, the thing is that anyone that's going to come and play the game will know that the main purpose of the game, yes, you can line your wallet, but it's helping the system. Because of all of those taxes, every single transaction, 19.72% goes back to the system.
And again, if they sell it, that's only a one-time thing, right?
Right.
Well, not a one-time thing. It could happen all the time. The whole point is, it's not like they have the ability to keep selling it. It's you'll see the price fluctuate, which is again healthy. But once they leave, they leave. Once they sell it, they sell it. So you will have a choice when you do win. It's either you airdrop it directly into your faucet account, which is the best way because there's no additional tax. But if you do choose to make it liquid drip, which, I mean, if you go to a casino or you play or whatever, that's your money. You want it. You do whatever you want to do with it, right? We don't want to force anybody and force people to do something that they don't want to do, right?
Well,
So, however, you will have that extra tax there. That extra tax, then we're still deciding, and we'll let the community decide. Do you burn that? Because there's going to be a 5% extra fee or tax if you want it liquid drip. Do you want to burn that, or do you want to stick it in reservoir? Reservoirs are longer term. Burning it is temporary, right?
okay.
I mean, well, it's taking it out of the. I shouldn't say it's temporary, but
Now I have a question.
Yes.
Now let's say obviously a lot of people have multiple wallets. Could I say if I win, could I do separate it like two different wallets, or does it have to be just one wallet?
No, you can't separate wallets, but that's something we're working on at this point. It's not about separating the wallets, but you could possibly specify which wallet it goes to.
Okay, so it has to be just one wallet. No, I can't just go, okay, here my wallet number 1, number 2.
No.
Yes,
it can't be split, because if it's split, then you're looking at additional taxes and you're looking at additional gas fees. So
you're looking at
gas fee is something we've got to take into consideration, right?
And you're also looking at additional possible doors for exploit.
Yeah.
So we're trying to keep it as simple as possible. So the account that you connect to is the account that you're dealing with.
Yeah.
If you try to,
I can see Nelly going like this, bro. You prodigy, bro. What are you thinking?
No, I'm just thinking, man, just more options, man, which is good. I like that.
Yeah.
DDDs, the pot, you know, everything that helps drip, man. Like you were saying, what the community's doing out there to help this project, I think it's here to stay for a while, man. So it's good.
Absolutely.
The innovation, you know.
Milton, Millions, brother. What do you think? I can see you thinking there, man. Your mind's ticking over. What are your thoughts?
I gotta say, brother, I'm probably not speaking just for myself here, but as a drip maxi, I'm just gonna wait for this airplane to go over. There you go.
Okay, here. You're good.
Yeah, so I'm probably not talking just for myself here. As a drip maxi, I am. This is the sort of thing that needs to be happening, right? Because there's a lot of projects out there that say, "Oh, we're here to help drip," you know. "Oh, we promise we're going to help drip," but you guys are using drip. Like, how do you help drip? You use drip. You use drip. You utilize the actual drip token and not some other sort of offshoot of drip or some other sort of other completely different token, which in some roundabout way apparently helps drip. This is actually utilizing drip. It's a community project. It's going to get people involved. There's no sort of minimum input. There's no maximum input. So for me, you know, it's involving drip. It's using drip. It is 100% what this community needs, and I can't say nothing bad about it. I'm totally bullish on it, bro. Awesome work,
Beautiful.
Man.
Thanks, brother.
Love it. Thank you.
To give approval, the alpha. You heard it first.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's a little,
Spoken.
it's a little early, but we're already on at the later stages anyway.
Yes.
This has been something that was planned a long time ago. Actually, the code itself has already been built on the Ethereum side. So, you know, now we were saying like, geez, take it and help the community that we're already in and we're basically living off of. You need other utility. Yes, it is raffle or whatever style, but I mean, it's something else that will definitely just help, right? Yeah. And we're not trying to take away from any other project that's being built. I say we do all of them. We do DDD, we do everything.
Because everybody will.
Everybody benefits.
Yeah, everybody will play. People love to gamble, even people that say they don't, like me. I tell you what.
And at a 10 drip minimum, I mean, if it's 20 cents, then great. I mean, we could just change it later if to 1 drip or once it goes back up to
what we can do, guys, is like when we're ready, and I'm not going to put a specific date on it, but we're very, very close. So what'll happen is that I'll send you guys invites and we'll all come on. We'll come on here on live and we'll do the first game ever. We'll do it live. I'll say, hey, bring 50 drip, bring 100 drip. Let's do it all here on live, and people can see what happens and where the taxes go and where everything goes. And that would be freaking amazing, right? Yeah. What do you think?
Count me in, bro. Count me in. I'll be there. I'll be there.
I mean,
I will pencil you in my schedule, sir.
Yeah, I guess it's a fair market, so we're all getting bored. So more games.
We're excited, and you guys know, like some of the guys in the crypto collective, you know that this past week I was over at Lucky's house. We just like locked ourselves in, and we worked out finer details of it. We're very, very close. Also, FTR movement is very, very, very close. Obviously, we've got lots of stuff going on in the back end. It's one of those things we can't actually set a hard date. And I know people give Forex shit for not meeting specific dates.
Yeah, don't give dates.
The reality is, when you're on the developer side, you will actually start to realize that it's not as easy as what people think it is. It's not just a matter of slapping code.
Oh, I agree.
There's so many ifs and elses that come into play, right?
Yeah. So here's the thing: with Forex, you could tell he's a total perfectionist as well. But that also affects the movement. I mean, it's and I am guilty of saying, it might be too little, too late. I don't think so. In a way, I actually said that, but at the same time, I don't think it is. It's going to happen when it's supposed to happen. And again, the machine doesn't stop. So it's just a matter of building. We just have to build. Invite everybody to just keep building and just keep participating in building.
Absolutely.
utility. And this is not attractive to the whole community, but it may be attractive to a part of the community, a certain percentage of the community, and that's still going to help the system, right? We're not trying to take over and say, hey, you know, everybody, you got to use this, because it's not for, it isn't for everybody, right? So
yeah. Guys, let's do this draw. There's only 10 entries. Guys, come on, man. There's like 20-something people watching. Just put in.
Nobody wants a free drip.
20-cent drip. They don't want it.
Yeah, they don't want it, man. They don't want it. What's going on?
I'll take it. Like I said, Daddy needs a new pair of everything. That just helps me get the goal, bro.
And if you notice during our live streams, whenever we're doing this, I'm always saying there's only 10 entries. That's 1 in 10 chances of winning. You always hear me say that. So that's basically what potluck is, right? You're controlling your odds. Yeah. In a way.
There you go.
We're gonna start calling Wiggles Daddy.
Hey, but you got to love these shows, man. I got to say, guys, I'm really, really proud of where the Alak-Azul Show has come.
I feel lucky.
Over this time. It's freaking beautiful. Like the Alak-Azul Show has now brought together these amazing people like Drip MILLIONZ, BIGWIG, Driptoken, Zack. I mean, freaking, I love it. Absolutely,
you get to meet
love it.
Amazing people for sure.
You know,
absolutely
positive people. Yeah. All right, there's only 11 people. What the hell's going on here, man?
I don't know. I don't know what to do. I've been so in and out of service. I think the solar flares are going or something.
Let's do this first one anyway, right? There's only 11. Let's do this first one. Let's do the draw. Let me click 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do the draw. Okay, awesome. Stephen Riley. Nice. Awesome. Congratulations. Congratulations, bro. Right. Send you can I don't know if they can post it here in the chat, but either that or just get onto me on
Collective.
Let me get my
I'll give them your address and they can write you a letter.
Yeah, you can do that. You can either message me.
It's been a fortnight since I won drip. Thank you very much.
Message me on TG if you want to, and then I'll airdrop that to you. So Stephen Riley, thanks again, man. Congratulations. Let's do one more. Let's do another one.
Do 2 more. One for me, one for Xander, and we'll match that for 100 each. And then if you can post your Addy in or hit us up on TG. And we'll get you later this afternoon. We'll airdrop you the winners.
Well, I keep forgetting you're in the future, so it's tomorrow for you. So
after UFC, man, after UFC, we got to watch.
We'll be heading over to UFC very, very shortly. I got to put this one in. I've got to put this one in just because it's fucking laugh, man. It's a laugh. Hang on, it's a laugh. Okay, tag away. LBI.
There you go. Oh, LBI, come on.
Hashtag LBI. Let's do it, boys. Boys and girls out there, do LBI hashtag. We'll let it go. Even if it reaches 5 or 10, that doesn't matter. We'll do another one. And then we're going to do another one after that. And then after that, guys, I think we're going to call it because we've got our meeting with Zoom UFC straight after this. So we got 7 entries. But nice. Again, gentlemen, I am so freaking proud and so honored to have you on the stream. We got the beards in the house, man.
We got to do it.
Drip MILLIONZ. BIGWIG, who the first time ever has doxed himself.
Just for you guys. Just for you.
Oh, man. Thanks, much love, brother. Much love, brother.
Will you marry me?
You made sure it was nice and dark, though, so we couldn't really see who you are.
I can't help it. I got shitty lighting.
So anonymous interviews on those mystery shows, yeah.
Well,
You're still a mystery, man.
Well, the reason I didn't, dox myself from the beginning because y'all some judgy motherfuckers out there. I'll tell you.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not talking about you guys here. I'm talking about everybody else out there.
Let them judge with their judgy eyes.
Exactly. Enjoy the sexiness, gentlemen and ladies.
But you saw, I don't know if you were in the collective TG, but you see how I sent those 3 bearded guys dancing, and we all said you look like the one on the left. It was spot on.
I'm not that fat, so all right. So
So you lost weight then? All right.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Crypto Professor Girl. Big shout out to you because I know you tune into our streams. Freaking thank you so much. Hey, I would love to have you on a stream at some time, Crypto Professor Girl. I know you've been around the system for quite a while, so I would love to send an invite to you, open invite. Next week we've got Ladies Night on the Alak-Azul Show, and I'd love to have you on there. That would be super.
So does that mean if I join you guys, I have to wear a wig?
Absolutely, bro. And a dress and a skirt and all the rest of it.
Hey.
Sweet.
Girl power.
Sweet. Okay. All right. Hey, let's do this draw. We're going to do 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Click the draw. Let's see who wins.
100 drip, man. It's like
100 drip.
What?
Gaz.
Yeah, he's been commenting all night. Congrats to you, brother.
Congrats. So who's got that one? Driptoken, is that yours, bro?
I got Gaz. Yeah, send us your Addy Gaz. I'll get you after the UFC.
Beautiful. Okay, and let's I'll stop sharing the screen for a second. We're gonna do one more for Xander.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. What should we have as our theme?
Well, the right one's getting lonely, so maybe RBI.
RBI. Let's do RBI.
Ass crack itch or something. I don't know.
RBI.
It should be the TBI, but not to be traumatic brain injury, but like the taint.
Let's do it. RBI.
Oh my God.
Okay, we'll do that one.
And we're not even drunk, guys.
No.
Drunk.
No, not yet. I've only had like
Hey, house kitty.
Alak-Azul, ladies and gentlemen.
Alak-Azul.
Oh, just wait.
So, yeah. And then the last one would be Potluck. Is there going to be one more after this? If not, I'll do it. Who cares?
Yes. No. I was going to say, you got time? Do another one.
Yeah. We'll do one more after this one.
Yeah, one.
Okay, so we've got 7. When we hit 10, we're going to do that one.
Okay. 6% chance.
So there we go. We got
Danny, I just got home. Gonna go watch some UFC.
No worries, man. We're going to do it very, very shortly. Motivation Money, yes. So we got Crypto Professor Girl and Motivation Money. They're going to be coming on the stream next week, Ladies Night, and then hopefully we've got Lady Mania, and we've also got Irene from the Drip Australasia chat and Ladies of the Faucet. We'd love to have you out there. So yeah, we can just load up the stream with the ladies next week, and we're just still invited as well.
Hey,
so,
Gary, it doesn't mean Run Fat Eddie means Ragged Bitches Incorporated. I don't know.
there you go. All right, so we've got 8 entries. We'll wait for another 2, and then we're going to draw it. And then we'll do one last one. And then, guys, I think after that, we're going to call it, and we're going to head over to Zoom. And there you go. RBI, come on, guys. We need another 2 entries, and that's it. 2 more entries, and we will draw it. If it's not done within the next 30 seconds, we just draw it on 8
easy
entries.
Money.
And then, yeah, it's easy money. I mean,
easy money.
Easy money. We got 9 entries. One more.
Could be worth $100 in the near future.
Does it have to be somebody watching, or can somebody on the theoretical show?
Well, no, they've got to do this. They've got to do it. They've got to do it.
What if I put my name in, you put my name in, and then I give it away to whoever wants it most?
Whoever wants the most.
The UFC premiere. Go.
Yeah, man. We're going to be shooting over to the UFC very, very, very shortly. But,
Do it right.
man, hey, okay. Volkanovski, we got him winning. Do we have Volkanovski winning?
Yeah, and Whitaker and Moreno. Let's go.
Moreno. I got Moreno winning as well. So anyway,
Crypto Clumpy winning if he's entered.
Crypto Clumpy. Yeah, shout out to the ladies putting their brick in there. Absolutely.
100.
So, what's this? This is a shout out to me. Yes, I was the first to interview Kelly Snook, and Kelly, I met Kelly 3 days after she joined, 3 days after she joined Drip, and we were talking in one of the voice chats. I can't remember where it was, and then she just came up with this crazy calculator for multiple wallets. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So
that's awesome.
There you go. Let's draw this.
Come on next week.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Let's go,
Clumpy.
Let's call Kelly. See if she can come on next week. No.
Bro.
Nice.
Congratulations, brother.
Xander's got Fiat.
Yeah, Xander's got Fiat Hater. Brother, I'm not going to dox you, although you've been on my show before, but dude, this guy is freaking amazing. This guy is amazing. And if any of those like Filipinos or watchers of like the Relic or whatever, this dude's connection to that particular actress beyond words. I'm not going to say what it is, but yeah, this is freaking amazing. Like, let's just add Zack to the stream again.
He dated a superstar.
Oh, dude. Is Zack on the stream? Yeah, he's on the stream.
So why the hell do you have us on here again?
Yeah, Fiat Hater, brother. Yeah, message over to Xander G. Message Xander and congratulations. And then we're gonna do one last one, and let's call it Potluck, right?
Yeah.
And just a sec, let me just do this. Set it up over this side, and we will do.
Prepare your drip for that. Potluck.
Okay.
You guys got me excited for that.
Last one.
Was that?
You got me excited for that potluck.
Haven't
Thanks,
we?
Oh, Danny, you just created a monsters, bro. I'm gonna be. Hey, Danny, when's that coming out? Hey, Danny.
Oh, the great thing is, it's transparent. Most,
It is.
Not all is on chain. We're trying to put everything on chain. Again, it's open source. Anybody can look at it.
Right.
The reservoir account. Everybody could see it. Everybody could see the movement, right? So everything's just transparent. We're not here to rug or do anything like that because it defeats the purpose, right? So I mean,
well, I know where Danny lives. Well, at least the country, anyway.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. I know where Danny lives. So, yeah.
Down, brother.
There's no. It's not gonna
5 entries. Let's keep it going. Let's hit the 10 entries, and there you go. But guys, yeah, man, I'd love to do that once we launch everything. Again, it's a silent launch. We're not going to be out there doing the marketing and everything like that. But I will be in touch with you guys and say, hey, guys, this is the weekend. We're going to get on live. We're going to do it. We're going to play it live, and so everyone can see what's going on. What do you think?
Awesome, man. That'd be awesome, bro. Count me in.
I love it. I'm there. Maybe I'll actually have some run this time.
So, hey, Jonathan's back in the house. Jonathan.
Hey, shout out to Jonathan.
Yeah, man. Freaking awesome.
Rosario. Hey.
Jonathan. Awesome. Jonathan Rosario, the McRugger. The McRugged. Salute. Okay, so we got 10 entries. I'm going to give it, we did 12 on the last one, so I'll just give it another minute or so, and then we'll launch that. And I think, guys, unless there's something else you guys want to talk about beforehand, before we go offline, man, shoot away. Any final comments? Anything else you want to say?
Oh, well, I just want to thank you for inviting me on. It's been a blast. I can't believe it's been 2 hours. It feels like 5 minutes have gone by.
Well, it is 2 hours and 10 minutes already. We're playing in an hour.
I mean, I wish I could come on every week.
Yeah, man, and
I was meant to pop in for 20 minutes.
yeah.
20 minutes.
Anyway, it's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to the Crypto Collective and come and join us, man.
Yeah, man.
Trip Maxis, you know.
Absolutely.
No FUDD, all bullish.
All
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
We're
I just want
finalize-
to say massive thank you, Danny, Lucky, and Crypto Collective for the warm welcome. I've not been on YouTube that long, to be honest, and just awesome warm welcome. And bullish communities, everyone's doing their part for this awesome, freaking awesome project. And just blessings to everyone.
Same, brother.
Thank you.
Hoorah, hoorah.
Thank you, bro. Again, totally honored to have you on the stream. Man, you're making waves out there in the YouTube world and the drip world. It's freaking amazing. I love having you on here. You know, again, I go to different streams and stuff, and people actually sing me a lot of accolades, but I'm not deserving of that. I'm just the guy that puts everybody else together, you know. So really, really appreciate the fact that you guys can find the time to jump onto this small Alak-Azul show. And you know,
Have you seen my
with you, man? Let us know what you need from our side as well, right? So,
yeah, we can help out, man. Whatever we can do.
Yeah.
You know,
You're doing it, man. Giving us a platform, so appreciate it.
Massively, bro.
Sweet.
I can't believe we've been talking for 2 hours, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just
I
man. I've had a great time.
I thought it was great content. I don't call me crazy.
oh man, I love
Crazy.
it. Crypto Clumpy, thank you. All right, thank you. 4 a.m. over there, man. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the support.
Thanks,
God
brother.
bless you, sir.
Freaking
Thank you,
beautiful.
brother.
Freaking beautiful. Okay, I think we should do this draw.
Run it. What is that? 12?
What do you think? Yeah, let's do it. There's 12 entries. Let's do the draw. And whose is this one? Whose is this one?
No, that's fine.
That's yours. Okay, brother. All right, here we go. We're going to do the draw.
$20 worth of drip. 100 drip right now.
$20.
Yeah.
I think it's 20 drip for a second. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Congrats.
Coming to us
Congratulations.
from Facebook. From
Congrats.
Facebook.
Facebook,
So
nice.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
through
Absolutely
Facebook, is it through Safe House?
Yeah, it's through the Safe House, bro.
Okay.
And for anyone that doesn't know, it's the Safe House is a private group we have on YouTube, on Facebook, coming from our Blocks Media group. Okay. People in the Safe House have already gone through the first steps of
Crypto 101.
the basic Crypto 101, Crypto 102, 201, etc. So we teach them the basics of crypto, what is blockchain, what is cryptocurrency, etc., etc. So then they get invited into the Safe House group where they already have a certain amount of knowledge, okay, which will help them transition into the crypto space armed with knowledge instead of just going in there blankly. Yeah. So
That's awesome.
there you go.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, so Silver of Spirit, maybe if you could message Blocks directly that you're in the Safe House with your address, and then we'll make sure you get that right away. Yeah,
Yep.
Congrats.
So I'll stop
Yeah,
sharing that, and then I'm going to quickly.
1,000 pesos, man.
I'm going to quickly do one more plug on this.
This is the Rosettes.
Nice.
I gotta say something.
Use
I want to get in the middle of a mosh pit and help people watching that. I don't know why. It's just a feeling. It's weird. It's like I want to help heads off the floor instead of bang them.
Isn't that awesome?
Motivating.
Hey, I received a what the fuck? Where's the notification? But I received the notification. Who was it that won on my draw, on the first draw? Sorry, guys, there's just so much going on.
Steven
Riley.
I did see the message somewhere here. Stephen Riley. Stephen Riley.
It's in the messages.
On my Telegram.
Yeah.
It's in the messages or on the Telegram?
No, it was on the messages. So I don't know if you could pull
on the StreamYard.
Well, let me just bring it up on my side here.
There should be private in the comments to the right. Click on the comments, and you should just scroll up or down, whatever.
Yeah, but the thing is, on the comments on the right, we can't actually copy it from there. So I'm having to come over onto.
Yeah, you're right. I can't do it either.
Yeah, you can't. So, Stephen, please actually just get me on Telegram. Just send it over, and I'll airdrop that to you like right away if you can.
Make sure you have his contact before you end this.
Gary, I think Bigwig won all 4 rounds.
There's my Telegram scrolling along the bottom there, Stephen, and because I know I did receive a notification on Telegram, but for some reason I can't find it. I get lost in Telegram. There's just so much shit going on, man, on Telegram. I just can't get it. But anyway, all right, guys, I think we're done. What do you think?
Oh,
good.
Well,
very nice to meet you.
I think we're done. If there's anything else that you guys want to say, again, I'm totally honored to have you on here. I'm going to have to do another.
We're going to have to save it for another show because I got a lot to say.
Oh, no, let's do it. Let's do it.
Man,
thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen out there in the crypto space and the YouTube space, it was supposed to be an hour stream. We've been going for 2 hours, 17 minutes, and 34 seconds. Right?
You're having fun, guys. Time flies.
Alak-Azul. And for the guys, people on the stream here, or if anyone else that wants to join us, you can get me on Telegram. I'm going to be setting up a Zoom very, very shortly, and we're going to be watching UFC. So if anyone wants to jump on with us for that, freaking more than welcome. Just message me on Telegram.
Gay said, can we get the lads to drop your YouTube channels and any TG groups you have? I'm not sure what we could do that.
Can we get the lads to drop your YouTube channels and any TG groups you have? Yeah, do it. Put it there in the messages right now if you want to.
Yeah, I guess we could do that. Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to.
I have a couple last words before I gotta jump off.
Absolutely, Zach. Go, brother.
Yes. Mahogany, Sprinkler, and Pioneer.
Well, we're gonna do a freestyle rap.
Oh no, just those are some last words I have for the show. That's what I wanted to input. Just 3 words.
Gotcha.
I like those words.
I was expecting you to be in the shower, brother.
Oh, that's coming up next on Zoom.
That's the next one.
It's another live stream.
So I'll be starting out.
Brilliant, brother. Thank you again so much, man. I feel totally honored that you're on the stream with us, man. The beard is in the house. Martial arts, bro. Martial arts as well.
Yes, brother. Thank you for having me on, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah, man.
Crypto Lucky also into martial arts. You know, I'm into martial drinking. But
I can run really fast away from you guys.
Oh, beautiful. Bigwig, I appreciate you choosing this show to dox yourself. Fuck, again, I feel honored, man. I feel honored.
I don't know.
One day when we're on Time Magazine, it's like, wow, Bigwig actually.
It all started on the Alak-Azul Show. And,
Alak-Azul popping cherries. I streamed to the Alak-Azul.
Dripology, Nelly, brother.
I streamed for the first time on Alak-Azul, man. Everything first time on Alak-Azul, man.
Isn't it beautiful? Gotta love it.
You know, I think we might be able to do something with these. I still have like probably 50 hats.
Yeah, let's sell them, man. There's a boys in the US. Let's sell those hats.
I want one. I really do. I wasn't
see
joking.
the crazy thing is now, real quick, and I'm going to get out of here. This is the last story, guys. Now, and it goes. I went to this estate sale. This lady was an embroiderer. Well, I got like 50 different kinds of hats, but only like 2 of each kind. So I've slowly been just giving them out wherever I go. I'm like, hey, take a hat, Alak-Azul, 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 and they just been slowly going out. So, look for them in the future.
Yeah, they're out there.
We even have visors if you like going to golfing or playing at the poker table.
In actual fact, guys, I'm just reviewing and going over. I actually have an Alaktrician Man site and an Alak-Azul site, but we'll be posting. I'll be posting merch links on there very, very soon. If you want to buy any of the merch, Alaktrician Man, FTR is definitely going to have merch. So you're going to have hats, caps, car seat covers, and everything for FTR.
Socks, you know, all the good stuff.
Yeah, man, all of that. Alak-Azul will have that as well. So if you want to, I'll post up here in the coming weeks so you can see where you can get that stuff. I'd love to have a stream where everyone's on here and they got an Alak-Azul hat.
Make
amazing, right?
Make mugs.
Yeah, we can do the mugs. We can do
man.
mugs,
Let's get some
blankets,
mugs going,
everything.
I don't mean
yeah,
the wrong kind of mugs.
Yeah, but in the meantime, buy hats off Zack, Messi Zack. He's got hats there. Go and get the hats off him, and we're gonna push through. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now at 2 hours and 21 minutes and 46 seconds, which is like 1 hour, 21 minutes and 50 seconds overtime. You've got to watch the UFC.
Oops.
But again, totally honored. Love having you guys. Love having you guys on here. We'll be back again next week with the ladies of the ladies' night, and we're working with Driptoken to create the Crypto Collective show, which will be like maybe a midweek or a Saturday, like my time, Friday US. Let's get that happening. Good. And man, we just keep in touch. Boys that are on the stream, can you stay on just for a minute after I end this? Please please stay on. I'm going to send you some links for Zoom and stuff like that, and we can continue on after that. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen in the house, thank you so much. Let me do one last one. I got it. It's customary.
Un momento. I'll run to my car.
Wait, Zack is made up from like Apple's 99, and he uses it, and now he's going to disappear. Right?
Nice.
Can you hear me?
I'm coming back.
We can hear you.
I'm running.
Bro.
Did we get attacked by a bear? What the hell is going on over there?
I'm frozen.
You're not frozen, bro. You're not frozen. Zack, come on. Let's do it, man. I'm waiting for you.
Here we go.
What the
All right.
Here we go.
Apple's 99.
It's not Alak-Azul, but it's close enough.
It's my coffee.
Alak-Azul.
Black coffee.
Alak-Azul, guys.
I thought it was hand sanitizer.
No, it's 91% isopropyl alcohol with blow pop suckers, otherwise known as 99 apples.
Nice.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay,
thank you very much again. We're doing it. We'll see you on the next one. And the boys in the room, I'll see you very, very shortly. And everybody else out there, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Please smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, join the Crypto Collective. Please
sign up for all these YouTubes. Yeah,
all of these people. Much love to all of you. I'll see you really soon. We're going to play the outro.
Cheers.
Later, champions.
Peace.
Good enough.
Why is it not?